Hi, Jackie Van Ruler, creator of the Flow Method, and in today's video we're going to be talking about specific points that you can use on your face to get healthier hair, bones, and teeth. So the hair, bones, and teeth are all related to the kidneys. Like your kidneys help with mineralization and all of these things that go on in your body, but they also respond to the emotion of fear, and fear makes them work not quite as well. It makes them weaker. And so we're really going to work some kidney points to help to strengthen the hair, maybe even improve the color of your hair over time if you're doing this regularly, and to keep your bones and teeth nice and strong as well. Because the kidneys really respond to just a lot of rest and relaxation, it's even better if you do this routine with a partner and they have them work on you and you work on them. It gives you that extra layer of relaxation. So if you're really looking to improve these things, find a partner to work with. It'll magnify the results. We're going to start as always on the chest, the neck, opening that up with our gua sha tool. And I'm going to start with this serrated edge here. I'm going to work underneath the clavicle. I'm just holding the skin and doing just a slight stretching motion here. If you haven't followed any of my videos before. And what this is doing is this is loosening up the pectoral muscle and just the fascia that's surrounding it. When you have fascia adhesions, which happens, whenever we are holding our body in the same position for a long period of time, sleeping, those types of things, it's easier for these fascial adhesions to develop. And if they stay that way, they block the flow of the fluid in your body or the lymph. Just working above the clavicle, working up the neck. Just going all around. We're getting underneath the jawline. And working the other side, underneath the clavicle. Working up the neck. And working under the jawline. Working down the chin. I really like working the chin because the chin has to do with the bladder. And the bladder is the paired organ of the kidneys, which is what we're really going to be supporting today in order to get that healthier hair, teeth, and bones. All right, so I'm going to use this tool here. And we're going to start with 0.300, which if you take your fingers on the corners of your mouth, go all the way up to your hairline and then come down just a little bit. There's going to be a spot there might feel like a little divot, and that's our 0.300. Now on the right-hand side, this point can make you hot. So if you tend to have high blood pressure, a really red face, or you just get like hot flashes easily or feel hot easily, then you just want to skip this point or just do it very, very briefly. For me, I've been cold the last few days, so I'm going to work it a little bit longer because I want to heat up. And then on the other side, we're going to get that point as well. And this point's real on the left-hand side. You don't have to skip it or go for less if you're hot or you have red face or get high blood pressure, because it will have a different effect than on the right-hand side. Some deep breaths while you're doing this. And then we're going to start at this point at the very top of the middle of the forehead, right at the hairline. This is a point for the bladder. It's also going to raise energy up, so you're going to tend to get a little higher energy while you're doing this. If you tend to get a lot of headaches or things like that, then again, this is going to be a point that you'll want to just work briefly. And we're going to come down to the center of the forehead, right in the middle. This point's for the mind, so it helps with the brain and spinal cord functioning, which is what the kidneys are also really about, like your brain functioning and how well your brain works. So we're going to work that. Coming down to 106. This point connects your head and your body. We're just having to bring like all of our energy kind of down into our body, which is what the kidneys really like. They don't want us to be overthinking because that can weaken them. So this point right here between the brows, point 26 for activating the parasympathetic nervous system. We're coming down to 189 for releasing the diaphragm and allowing some deep breaths, right? Every time we're breathing deeply, we're getting oxygen and nutrients to all parts of our body. So that's really important for the hair, the teeth, and the bones, is to get those good nutrients. And then coming down the nose to the point where that cartilage softens up. This point is super, super, super important because it really strengthens and purifies your blood. Your blood is what supplies your hair, teeth, and bones with the minerals that it needs to stay healthy and strong. So we really want to have good blood flow. Also, if your blood is healthy and abundant, it shows up in your hair. Your hair is known as an extension of your blood. So a lot of times if your hair is falling out, or if it's turning gray prematurely, things like that, it can be a sign of an overall blood deficiency or not enough healthy blood going around your body. Next, we're going to work points 45 here on the side of the nose. These are other kidney points. You may notice as you're doing this formula that you just have a little bit more energy each day. Kidneys are all about your energy, also about releasing fear and just giving you more of this like innate wisdom. Your kidneys really carry all the wisdom that you have in your body, or at least all this like the wisdom that you brought with you into this world. Next, we're going to point 17 here at the corners of the mouth. You'll want to skip this point if you're pregnant because you just want to skip the whole upper lip. This point has to do with the adrenal glands. So it's about reducing stress hormones in your body, reducing inflammation. If this area is puffy on you, it can be an indication that you have too much adrenal activity going on, too much stress hormones being released. Coming out from under the lips, right here. And then work in the center of the chin and the whole chin. This is all about releasing fear. The emotion of fear hangs out on your chin and in your bladder. If you ever notice that you're fearful, you have to go to the bathroom more. Also might show up on your face as more wrinkles, redness, or breakouts on your chin. Just working this whole area is really helping to just strengthen your kidneys, improve the mineralization. Then we're going to work point 16 here at the top of the ear where the ear attaches to the face. Then come down and work 14, which is a point for the thyroid. So the thyroid has a lot to do with your hair and keeping your hair nice and healthy. I just like to go up and down on these points here just to kind of end it up. And what this does is this helps to set the formula in so that it lasts longer and is more effective in your body. Also helps to bring your body back to homeostasis, which is like balance. So again, top of the ear on this side. Bottom where the ear attaches to the face for opening up the thyroid and really strengthening that. And if you are having issues with your hair, if it's falling out, if you know that you're prone towards osteoporosis or osteopenia, or you're having cavities or things like that with your teeth or teeth issues, it's something you can do. You could do this a couple of times a day if you needed to. If you are doing it several times a day, you may just want to be careful with that right point 300, maybe do that a little bit less, but you can do all the other points a couple times a day if you like to. And then just notice if you're having less hair coming out in your brushes, or if your color is changing. What I've noticed when people's hair color actually changes is that it changes the whole shaft of it. So be sure to take a picture before and then during, follow it up and see what you're noticing. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.